Hello. Hello. We are here. We are here to dance. Let me move my chair real quick. Okay, welcome. Happy weekend. Happy Saturday. I hope you all are feeling pumped and ready to go. I do have my mic here. Hopefully, you'll be able to hear me. I'm sorry if I'm back here and it's a little bit tough, but I will do the best that I can. But yes, hello, happy Saturday. We are here to learn the dance that I just showed you there, which I choreographed 6 years ago, which feels like 1,000 years ago. A wild Pinku has appeared. That is me. Hello. I'm here in my big oversized t-shirt and leggings and sneakers, which means you know that it's about to get real. Also, I'm really far away from my monitor, so if you see me going, to read the chat, it's because I'm blind. But yes, so the way that this is going to work is I'm going to teach it in sections. We'll go as far as we can. I don't know that we'll get through the entire dance today, but I would like to get as far as possible. It kind of depends on sort of how things go. This is my first time teaching anything via live stream like this, especially when I can't see what you're doing, but feel free to ask any questions. Obviously, there's a slight delay via the chat and the stream, but I am happy to answer any questions, even if it means going back to a section we may have just left or anything like that. But I'm going to break everything down into the little sections. There's a lot of repetition in this dance, and most of the moves go based off of the lyrics more so than counts, which I think is really beginner friendly. So hopefully no matter what level of dancing you're at, we can have some fun and just move, get our blood moving, and do all of that. Sound good? And if at any point the audio sounds weird, please just let me know and I can adjust anything on the fly. But if you don't have a glass of water, go get one. And regardless if you're here to dance with me or if you're just here to hang out and watch me dance, make sure you stand up and do some stretches, because whenever you're sitting for a long period of time, it's really easy to lose feeling in your limbs. Maybe that's just me. And just, it's good to get your blood moving anyway. So let's all get up and stretch together. We're gonna reach up real high. Doesn't that feel nice? I realized too that it's really only morning for me, I think, and whoever's on the West Coast, but it is well into the afternoon for the East Coast people. But stretch up real high and then bend over. Go as low as you can. I obviously cannot go very low. Kind of bend your legs a little bit. Reach up again. Don't lose your balance like me. All right. Move your head to the left. I forgot I mirrored the camera, so you should be able to follow my moves exactly. So left is actually left. To the right. Don't push it too far, but just where you can start to feel the stretch. Down. And up. Left. Right. What does that say? It's 1 p.m. for sure. Yep, well, it's 11 here, so it is my morning, so I'm starting my morning off right. But hello, Xavier. Hello, Michelle and Kayla and Brad. I hope you guys are having a good morning. Good morning, Lucius. Well, good afternoon. Sorry. Yeah, well, it's morning for me, so left. Right, lift up your shoulders and relax. Roll them back. 1, 2, 3, 4, and forward. 1, 2, 3, 4. Stretch. Yeah. Like I said, even if you're not dancing today, you should still get up and stretch. So go back, roll your arms back. 2, 3, 4, and forward. 1, 2, 3, 4. Feels good. I haven't stretched yet today. Good day. Yeah, I'll just say good day from now on. Do small arm circles. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and back. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And stretch to the side, to the right. Oh, you should feel it right here. Oh. And to the other side. 4, 8. And we'll stretch to your left leg. 6, 7, 8. Back up and to the other leg. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. All right, shake it out. Roll your wrists. Everybody feeling pumped? I want to zoom this in. Yeah. There we go. Now I can see. Okay, so like I said, how this is going to work. I have the video over there. As a slight warning, when I was testing it, I did notice that between this video and myself, there might be a slight delay, but I want it there as a reference. But hopefully it's fine. We learn as we go. But we'll start at the very beginning. A very good place to start. And again, just stop me if you have any questions and we will stop and I can explain things a little bit better. But especially for this beginning part, it's a lot of the same sort of move over and over again, and the lyrics help remember it. So I will show you the first part here on this video and then I will teach it. That beginning part. Also, hi, Miyu. I hope you're having a good evening. Is that the time that it is there? Hello. Hope you're feeling good. H2O. H2O. So, I'm going to back up a little bit, try to speak a little bit louder. Let me know if you can't hear me. So the beginning part of this, the first little bit, obviously the screen was black because I was just standing like this, and you start with your left hand. Even if it's not mirrored, I'm still going to have trouble remembering which of my hands is which. But you start with your left hand on your waist. I always had my palm open, but you can go like this as well if you'd like. Yes, it's 7 p.m. Well, it's morning for me and not for anybody else. Everybody else, it's the afternoon and evening, but that's okay. But I just want to do the arm movements first. So it's above, right? Because it says it's above 100 Fahrenheit, right? So it's above. It makes more sense with the lyrics than it does with the counts, honestly. So it's above 100. 1 for 100. And while you're doing that, it's above 100. You step above. So it's above 100. So if you have trouble, just do the legs separately. It's above. It's above 100. And Fahrenheit. That's okay. It's fun to just watch sometimes, and this will be here later as a VOD as well, so you can always come back and watch it. But once 100 Fahrenheit, on that, you step out and like lean into it, and your hand does this motion. So it's above 100 Fahrenheit. So lean, hit. And that last part of it, you kind of hold it for a second. So again, it's above 100 Fahrenheit. And on that, you're at this point. If you want counts, it's above 5, 6, 7, 8. And then we move into the next part. Does that make sense? Yeah. Fahrenheit. I can't tell if it's, wait, no. And you lean, so you lunge on this leg. I can't tell. 5, 6, 7, 8, 1, 2, and. If you want counts, I'll show it here so that you can see it. It's above 100 Fahrenheit. I can tell if it's day or if it's night. So did you see how it's I can't tell? It's really on those beats. In the video, there are some things that I think are unclean that I will fix while teaching. For example, for some reason my hand was here during this entire part, but put it on your hip or add whatever stylistic flair to it you'd like. But I can't tell if it's day or if it's night. So you just hit if it's day or if it's night. And your head follows with your arm movement. So I can't tell, or I can't tell if it's day or if it's night. If you want counts of 5, 6, 5, 6, 7, 8, 1 and 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I think each hit is on a count. Let me play it and I'll count it out too. 5, 6, 7, 8, 1, 2, 3, and 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Make sense? I can't tell if it's day or if it's night. I always just remember it based off of the lyrics. So all of that together is it's above 100 Fahrenheit. I can't tell if it's day or if it's night. We'll do it one more time, slow. It's above 100 Fahrenheit. I can't tell if it's day or if it's night. I'll do it one more time since I messed up. It's above 100 Fahrenheit. I can't tell if it's day or if it's night. Cool? And all of those movements, your arms are nice and straight and strong, hitting those four corners. That's really what this part of the dance is a lot of just like, as you can see, a lot of this. Cool. So that is the very intro part. The next part is pretty similar. I will play it here. Once, 5, 6, 7, 8, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 1, 2, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Cool. So, after we just did, I can't tell if it's day or if it's night, you're going to step out with your left foot and kind of hit your hip. If it's day or if it's night, it's burning. So just the legs, you kind of step and roll your hip out a little bit. So if it's day or if it's night, it's burning. Your hips are burning, my friends. It's burning. And at the same time with your hands, with your opposite hand, so left first, but with your right hand, you kind of reach out. It's burning. And you just exchange. So 1 and 2, 3 and 4. Yeah? So reach, reach. It's burning unbelievably bright. So you repeat this one again on the third hit. So it's burning unbelievably bright. And on bright, you hit up and your arm extends nice and straight. So it's burning unbelievably bright. Cool. So then the last part, super easy. Believably bright. You're gonna move your body to the side and put your hand like to your chest. I'm blinded. So you're putting your hand in front of your eyes because you are so blinded. There's lots of that happening in this dance. I'm blinded, and you're gonna kind of be leaning on this right foot. This foot doesn't really have any weight on it. I'm blinded, and you're gonna do that move again that we kind of did during Fahrenheit, but this time your hand is facing this way. I'm blinded by these flashing lights. And you just step back and to front. So all of that again together. If it's day or if it's night, if it's day or if it's night, it's burning unbelievably bright. I'm blinded by these flashing lights. Your free hand here during a lot of this part doesn't matter a ton. Put it to where it's comfortable. So like for example, during this, I always put my free hand on my waist. It's burning unbelievably bright. I'm blinded. Usually I'll put this arm just here, just resting. You can put it on your hip too, if that's more comfortable. But I like this overall body shape, so I tend to put it here and then just walk back to front. So that's that whole first section. Woo! Let's do it all together slowly, just with me talking, and then we'll do it with the music, okay? So, it's above 100 Fahrenheit. I can't tell if it's day or if it's night. It's burning unbelievably bright. I'm blinded by these flashing lights. So let's do it with the music, and I will count for you friends who like counts, and we will go from there. For some reason, this dance, the counts I get whenever I'm listening to it with the music, but because a lot of things are on and counts, it's hard for me to do it without the music properly in time, so that's why. Let's make this a touch bigger. 5, 6, 7, 8, 1, 2, 3, and 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Easy peasy. Yes, good. All right, so we will move on into the pre-chorus section, and I will show it to you on the video, and then we will learn it. All right, so we will stop there. So again, we are very much in time with the lyrics here. So after you do blinded by these flashing lights, you're going to hop to the side. It's a small little like, I don't know, just jump so that you're now on this side of the frame. You don't have to like, or anything. But my lungs are failing, so you're kind of like feeling or caressing your lungs because they are in pain. My lungs are failing. And then you jump to the other side, and your hand moves from your lungs to your head because now you've got so much smoke in your lungs that you're getting a headache. So my lungs are failing from inhaling. And on each of those beats, you're not really moving anything except for your shoulders, and you're just, lungs are failing. Jump from inhaling. I will show you that with the music because it makes more sense with it. Cool. So, once you're here, from inhaling, this part, the timing is a touch tricky, this is like super learn with the lyrics part. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 from inhaling, and this arm doesn't have to move, but once you're here, your arm is gonna go straight and this leg is gonna go behind this one. So like that, you're gonna go out straight. So from inhaling, all the charcoal, from inhale, all the charcoal of the hate and the lies. Yeah, okay. So from inhaling, all the charcoal, and your hand's gonna come here as well, and do one of these. This arm doesn't move, and you'll bend down a little bit. Inhaling all the charcoal from the circle, and from here, your arms are just gonna make a windmill. So you're gonna go, of the hates and the lies. So you go like this, you're gonna go this way, stop here, and then go this way and stop here. One hand behind the head, one hand behind your back or on your waist. So when you're here, from this circle, and you know from the word circle, now you're gonna make a circle. From the circle of the hate and the lies. It's very quick, so let's watch it again. So, did you see that? From inhaling, all the charcoal from the circle of the hate and then on the lies, you're just holding this, and your hip just goes, and the lies. So, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And be sure too, when you're doing this part, the lungs are failing, that you're looking away from camera or the audience or whoever it is, and you're kind of like, oh, my lungs are failing. And your shoulders are slumped in a little bit. From this, my lungs are failing. From inhaling all the charcoal from the circle of the hate and the lies. It's okay if it's not perfect. I do it different every time. But that's the general idea. So let's do that with the music. The more you do that move, the easier it's gonna get, and you can feel it with the music. So, inhaling all the charcoal from the circle of the hate and the lies. Okay? From here, super easy. After a really tough move, you're gonna put your hands on your hips. You're gonna come forward, and you're eyeing down the camera, right? Because the words are, God, how dare you, it's unfair you. So, God, how dare you? And you're kind of leaning with your shoulder to hit. God, how dare you? Jump back like you did with the side-to-side moves. It's unfair you. Okay, so after my lungs are failing, jump from inhaling all the charcoal from the circle of the hate and the lies. God, how, shoulder, shoulder, back, it's on, hip, hip. And this move is one of my favorite moves in the entire choreography. But after God, how dare you, it's unfair you, you're gonna, the word is deny, deny. This arm doesn't move, this leg barely moves, you just rotate. So you go deny, right? Ignite. So the idea here is that you're like blowing a flame and your hand is kind of the flame. So you go, God, how dare you, it's unfair you, deny, and your leg here is bent, ignite, and you just lean into it and really exaggerate the move. Ignite and close. So you're gonna stay, well, I think I close your eyes. Yeah, so I step apart. So after you ignite, your legs step apart. You're still facing to the side though. And you go ignite and close. You're pointing like this. Close your eyes. And again, you're pointing at your eyes. So that move, so deny, ignite, and step. And on the same time when you're stepping apart, point, point, and you're going up gradually. Third point. And when you do that third point, it's like you're grabbing it. Close your eyes. And you point at your eyes. So from God, how dare you, it's unfair you, deny, ignite, and close your, grab it, eyes. So let's watch it so you can see it timed. Cool. So let's do that whole section without music. Slow. 5, 6, 7, 8. My lungs are failing from inhaling all the charcoal from the circle of the hate and the lies. God, how dare you? It's unfair you. Deny, ignite, and close your eyes. So it is hit, hit. So 1 point, 2 point, wait. Yeah, sorry, wrong hands. 1 point, 2 point, and on the third one, you don't actually point. It's like you're just reaching and grabbing for something, and then point to your eyes. So point, close your eyes. And on yours when you're grabbing. Cool? So let's do that whole section with music. Thank you. Yeah, that was honestly one of the things I was so excited about to talk about this choreography because I feel like it's really conceptual in the way that I've done the moves. And I really love talking about that kind of stuff. Cool. So we're going to do the very last part right before the chorus, and then we will do all of it up to that point just to make sure you didn't forget the beginning. So once you do eyes, if you are uncertain about turning, you don't have to turn, but if you feel like you can do it because it's pretty quick, then close your eyes and then you turn. Just on your left foot, eyes. You're just going to lift this and push yourself around. So see how quick it is? So there's like a beat between eyes and when the next move happens, and that's when you turn. Close your eyes and turn. But you're gonna land in the same position that you started in, so if you don't want to do it, you don't have to. But right before the wildfire part starts of the song, this is probably my second favorite part. You'd think by now, and you're feeling very sassy. This entire dance kind of is, but you're gonna really lean into your hip, your right hip here. You'd think by now that I would have learned. Oh wait, nope, that's not right. You'd think by now, and you're gonna end here. So you'd think by now that I would have learned. So you're gonna hear in the music. Oh, I'm just gonna show you it first. Hold on. Okay, so now that you know what I'm even talking about, during this part of the dance, you're really listening to the backing music. So you'd think by now, and there's bump, bump, bump in the music. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. You'd think by now that I would have learned not to play with fire. Wait. That I would have learned not to play if I don't want to get burned, but let me make sure that I have that right. Hold on. Whoop. Spoilers. Okay, so you'd think by now that I would have learned not to play with fire. So the same thing, you're going to hear that bump, bump. So you'd think by now that I would have learned not to play with fire. Same thing that you did with the God How Dare Yous with your shoulder. You're doing the same thing. Nothing else moves. Fire. And then your arms are going to end in this position. But to get there, fire, you're just going to make it very extra and go like in a circle, starting with this hand going first. With fire, if I don't want to get burned. So you're kind of like, the idea behind this move is you're kind of like, well, whatever. Like, I got in this situation type of a thing. Like, if I didn't want to do that, I shouldn't have done it type of a move. So you'd think by now that I would have learned not to play with fire if I don't want to get burned. And on burned, you're going like boop. Oh well. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Wait, yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Don't want to get burned. But now this is the part that I was talking about again. Again, you're going to lean real deep down with your arm and stretch it out nice and straight. Yeah. But I'm a pyromaniac. These lyrics are fun. So you're stretching out, and whenever you get to the top, just your wrist is making a circle to go then behind your head. So I'm a pyromaniac. You do the exact same thing on the other side, and your veins are full of gas. Okay? So just that. 1, 2, 3, and 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. They just make a nice little rotation before hitting here. And when you're here, you're going to stay in the same position, but just hit straight. So 6, 7, 8, burning. And she's going to say higher, higher. And on that, that's when you're hitting up, up with your 2 hands. So I'm a pyromaniac, and your veins are full of gas, burning higher, higher. Got it? So just hit, hit. And then it says, I'm starting this wildfire, burning higher, higher. Now think like you're lighting a match. I'm starting, I think it says. It either says starting or storming. Either way, you're gonna snap. I always snap, or you could just like kind of make that motion with your hands. I'm storming, and then you're kind of letting it go. This wildfire. And then you're facing back. So I'm a pyromaniac, and your veins are full of gas, burning higher, higher. I'm starting, whatever. Snap this wild fire. Boom. So, let's watch it again. So again, it's sort of like a meh, I don't care, I'm lighting everything on fire type of a thing. So that is up to the chorus. That pre-chorus part is going to come back later. Oop, I'm turning my fan on. But I hope we're feeling good about that. Let's go back to the beginning and go up to this point, and we will do it twice because I'm sure we will forget what we've learned up to this point. Right? By these flashing neons are failing. Hit, 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 hit. Yay! How was that? How did that go? So much fire. Yeah, there's a lot of fire and self-destruction in this dance. But this dance is really all about the energy that you put into it. Like, just the moves itself are one thing, but it's a very emotionally charged song. So if you really exaggerate all of your moves, and with your facial expression too, you kind of have that like feeling, it really gets you in the right mindset. Drink your water if you have not yet. So on a lot of these moves, like when you're hitting, you want to really hit it. Don't push it too hard, obviously, but when you're reaching, you want to really reach out as far as you can go. And really, that's a good thing to keep in mind for all dancing, is just over-exaggerating the moves. It's a lot easier to fix that than it is to fix under-exaggerating them, because you can always pull it back a little bit if you need to. I feel like it's pretty rare that you do, but really push it. So let's do that part again, that up to this point, and then we'll move on. And I'm gonna make this video a little bit bigger because I think it's easier to watch this than to watch me. Good job, good job. Are you starting to feel a little tired? The fun thing about this dance is it's not like the most high energy, but it still gets your heart pumping a little bit. So I feel like it's a good like warm-up dance if you're going into a workout or something. Okay, so we are now at the chorus. So I will show you the part of the chorus that we're going to learn first, and then we will do it. Okay, cool. Let me turn this down. So, you start turned around, and the line is, I am immune. And you're really feeling that. You're like, nothing can touch me. I am immune. So, you're just walking in place during this. I am immune. And while you're doing that, you're putting your arms up. So, 1, 2, 3, 4. And you stop here. And you step out, and you're gonna do like a lasso type thing. I am immune. Wildfire. So you're wild, and then you're going around your head and out. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah. So I am immune. Wildfire. You're like, haha, nothing can touch me. Look at me, I'm cool. And you're going over your right shoulder for this. So 1, 2, and then you're gonna go and turn to your left. And you'll see here. Yeah, so again, on all of the lyrics. Yeah, I'm immune, wildfire. You're gonna reach up and you're gonna turn to the left because of you and lean down. And if you have long hair, just let it flop over. I am immune, wildfire, because of you, wild. And you're gonna go wildfire. And you're gonna let your arms go back and your left foot also go back. So you're kind of like wild, you're like building up to it. Wildfire. Okay, so let's do that. I am immune, turn, fire. Because of you, wildfire. And then the next one is I'm fireproof, I think. So you're gonna reach to the left. I fire proof, and you're kind of like grabbing like a wall here almost, or like a, I don't know, I don't want to say pole, but something, and you're pulling yourself closer to it. So I'm fireproof, and you are moving your arms, but I want you to think like your arms are holding on to something and you're just pulling your body closer to it. I'm fireproof. And then you're doing, again, so I'm fireproof. And then you're going to do the sort of like arm lasso again on this wildfire. How many times can I say the word fire during this? I'm fireproof, wildfire. Let me double check that. This reminds me of playing Dance Central. Yes. It's a good warm-up dance. Get it? Fire. Yes. Yes with the fire puns. But yeah, so it's fireproof, wildfire, because, and you're putting your arms out, and you're gonna lift your left leg up, because, and you're gonna sort of reach back, because of you. And this part is supposed to be like an arrow, like maybe a fire arrow a la Sailor Mars. because of you. And then you're going to reach back as if you're pulling the arrow back. Wildfire. And you're letting it go. So that last part is I'm fireproof. Wild. So turn fire. Because of you. Wildfire. And then you let it go. Let's watch it. Yeah. So it's because of you, and you're here. Wild, you pull it back a little bit. Fire, you pull it back entirely, and then you kind of let it go on that last beat. So, because of you, wildfire. And then you can see that these last few beats, you're just holding this, and it's all sass. So it's because of you, wildfire. And you're just on the beat, popping your hip and kind of pulling your hand closer to you. So it's 4 hits, so it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. But on those last two, 1, 2, 3, 4, I think it's, let me double check. There's a few points we do this. Yeah. So at this time, we're just 1, 2, 3, 4, right? You hit, and then you jump back. So it's your left foot's gonna come back here. Your right foot is gonna pop out. So it's hit, jump, and you step forward. So watch it here. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So it looks a lot more complicated than it actually is. But you're gonna go wildfire. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4. So you jump on 1, 1, 2, 3, 4. You're just establishing your feet. And you go 5. Both your hands go up. Point to the left. I'm pointing to the right, but with your left hand. 5, forward, 6, 7, 8. So watch it here again. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So on 8, you'll be facing forward again. So let's try the whole chorus, shall we? Anybody getting sweaty yet? So, starting from being turned around, which I'm sorry there's a lot of turning around in this dance. They are always hard to learn. I have trouble learning them, and yet I did what I have difficulty with. But you'll get it, I promise. So, I am immune, wildfire, because of you, wildfire. I'm fireproof, wildfire, because of you, wildfire. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Let's do that last part again. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Turn. Got it? I'd like to think this is how Sailor Mars is trained. Probably. Honestly. Cool. Yay, we did the chorus. Let's do it with the music now, okay? right, so we do this verse, and then good news, the last two things we learned are just going to repeat again. So you're going to get more repetition with them. Sorry if that clap was super loud. So this verse is a lot of doing things one way and then doing them the other way. So it repeats twice. So let's watch it again. How about now? You can hear me now? For some reason, my mic was off. I was saying that the nice thing about YouTube streaming versus Twitch is that it seems to keep your stream going, even if OBS isn't connected. So that's kind of nice. I didn't have to restart the stream, just restart OBS. But yes, okay, so we're going to watch the verse one more time. Still no sound? I know there's quite a delay. There's sound coming through on OBS, for sure. Oh, okay, cool. All right. I think it's quite a long delay. Okay, so we're gonna watch this next part now. So, again, going with the lyrics, we're doing, you're kind of switching between your feet. So one look at your face. Also, in this video, I did this really sloppily, so I'm going to clean it up a little bit because I know it's kind of hard to tell what's going on. Okay, cool. So it's one look at your face. So 1 and 2 and 3. You start with this foot out and you kind of hop between them, and as you change your steps is whenever you move your hand. So one look at your face, and you're turning, brings down the human race, because you're pointing down and you're bringing down the human race with your face. One look at your face, turn, brings down the human race, and you're going to step apart, and you're going to have your arms like this, and it's kind of a hesitate hit, so to their knees, and you're bending your knee down because you're bringing the world to your knees. So brings down the human race to their knees, and whenever you're doing that on the to the, you're kind of just like almost hitting it and then hitting it, almost hit. I don't know how else to explain that, but brings down the human race to their knees, and your entire body is just making that same shape, to their knees, begging, and you're just gonna like put this arm out, begging, please, and you're just gonna go, please, spare, wait, mercy, I have to look at it, hold on. I just wanted to make sure. So, please, and your knee's gonna be bent. Please, spare. Same thing on the other side. Mercy. Okay, so if you have long hair again, you're gonna let it flip over the way that I do. Spare, mercy. One look at your face brings down the human race to their knees, to their knees. Begging, on begging you stand back up. Please spare mercy. And you're back centered. Okay? So with counts it's 6, 7, 8, 1 and 2 and 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 1 and 2, 3 and 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay? Cool. And then on the other side, it's the same thing, just reversed with a little extra move at the end. So, like, please spare mercy. Let me look at it. In fact, it's easier. Yeah. So, please spare mercy. And there's somebody, right? So you're just jumping on each beat and pointing down. And there's somebody, and then you point this way, as burned, as charred as me. And then on your knees, going the other direction, on their knees, on their knees. Now, if you have bad knees and you don't want to get down, you can just do the same thing that you did before. As on their knees, begging more gasoline. You can do that, or what we do in the video is on their knees, begging more gasoline. So it's kind of quick whenever you do that. On your knees, begging more gasoline. So it's hit, 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 jump up, and then up to help push yourself up, because I can't do it all in one move. So if you don't want to get on your knees again, it'll be on your knees, begging more gasoline. Okay? So let's try that whole bit without music. Hold on, let me... Okay. So, one look at your face brings down the human race to their knees, begging, please spare mercy. And there's somebody as charred as burned as me, on their knees, begging more gasoline. Cool. And then the next part we already know, but let's try all of that with music, okay? Let's do it one more time. Yay! Cool. Make sure you take a drink of water if you haven't in a while. Make sure, let's stretch up. We've been moving for quite a bit now. Make sure your muscles aren't getting tense. Ugh. H2O, H2O, H2O. All right, so the next part is the same thing that we learned before. As you can see, I'm falling, but also really getting into the emotional aspect of the song. And here's a fun tip. If you are falling, just make it look like it's intentional and part of you falling apart because you're so emotionally charged, like I do here. So we'll watch the next part. So we are over halfway done with this dance now. So let's go back to the very beginning and do it up to this point. 2 big chunks of it repeat itself. So if you don't get it on the first one, we'll do it on the second. So we're going to go back to the beginning. Remember, it starts with it's above 100 Fahrenheit. It feels like 1,000 years ago, doesn't it? So we're going to go back to the beginning and get up to this point. I am going to have this video be big and me just cheering on the side because, again, I think it's easier to watch. So 3, 2, 1, you guys got this.
It's above 100 Fahrenheit. I can tell if it's day or if it's night. It's burning unbelievably bright. I'm blinded by these flashing lights. Lungs are failing from inhaling all the charcoal from the circle of the hate. And the lights got, how dare you? It's unfair. You did not ignite and close your eyes. You'd think by now that I would have learned not to play with fire if I don't wanna get burned, but I'm a pyromaniac and your veins are full of gas. You're burning higher, higher. I'm storming this wildfire. I am in you, wildfire, because of you, wildfire. I'm fireproof, wildfire, because of you, wildfire.
Feel it, feel it, feel it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
One look at your face brings down the human race. Down your knees, begging, please spare mercy. If there's somebody as charred as burn as me, on their knees, begging more gasoline. Lungs are failing from inhaling all the charcoal from the circle of the hate. And oh my God, how dare you? It's unfair. You did not ignite and close your eyes.
Again.
Think by now that I would have learned not to play with fire if I don't wanna get burned, but I'm a pyromaniac and your veins are full of gas. You're burning higher, higher. I'm storming this wildfire. I am in you, wildfire, because of you, wildfire. I'm fireproof, wildfire, because of you, wildfire.
Miyu, thank you for coming. I'm sure you are already gone at this point, but thank you so much for stopping by. I hope you have a good dinner, and hopefully you can watch this later and learn the dance, but hopefully I can do more workshops in the future. Yeah. Cool. Right dance is as valid as the left one. Thank you. I appreciate that. Cool. So we're up to this point. Now we are at the dance break. So we have 2 parts of the break. And then, we have 1 part of the break and then the bridge. And then it's just going to repeat again. So we are almost there, folks. We're going to push to the end. Inhale. Let's take some big, deep breaths since we've done a lot up to this point. In and out. Don't let your heart rate get too high. In and out. All right, we ready to learn the dance break? So let's watch it first, and then I will explain it to you, because again, it's a little bit easier than it looks. Yeah. So let's do those 2 sets of 8 counts first. So let's go back. Whoop. Okay, so right at the very end of that chorus, it ends the same way we did before, right? Where wildfire, and you're just going 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. But instead of going all the way down like you did the last time, you're gonna go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and keep it to yourself. And then you're gonna push out 5, 6, 7, 8. Actually, I think it's 5, 6, 7, 8, and you're ready to go. So let's watch it here.
Because of you, wildfire.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, hit. Right? So 1, 2, or what? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, spin, 6, 7, 8. Okay? So once you're here, you're going to put your arms like this. So 7, 8, 1, 2, 3, 4. You're just going to go into each sort of quadrant of the universe, your body, I don't know. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay? I'm gonna be honest, I want to make sure I'm teaching what's here because when I do this live, I've done it like 6 different ways. So I want to make sure I'm teaching the canon way to do it. 5, 6, 7, 8, 1, 2. Okay. Yep, so 1, 2, 3, 4. And you're gonna hit 5, 6, 7, 8. But while you're doing that, you're gonna go 5 with your legs. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 6, 7, 8. The arm part is the most important part. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay? Then the next. And then, so 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2. Wait, nope, sorry. Yeah. So 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4. So let me move over. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, that's the arm movement with the legs. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, and then this arm's gonna stay the same. 5, 6, 7, 8. So your head's gonna go with it. 5, 6, 7, 8. And that movement's gonna come again here in a second. So all together, you're really walking in place with your legs. So as long as they're like moving on the beat, they're good. It's like you're kind of running and dancing at the same time. So 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah? Let's try it with the music.
Because of you, wildfire.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Push. Hit. Okay. So once you do 5, 6, 7, 8, you jump out. 1, and you kind of look down. Let's make sure we get the timings right. 1, 2. So if you have a lot of hair, this is the time to use it. 1, 2. You're gonna step forward and push all your hair forward. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, like I do. 5, 6, 7, 8. So jump. 1, 2, 3, 4. And you're kind of gonna like really feel yourself here. 5, 6, 7, 8. And you're gonna land like this. So out, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay? The next part is you're just gonna stand like this, have a little bit of a break, and kind of like, brush off the haters with this. So it's gonna be 1, 2, 3, 4. And when you hit the top, you're gonna grab and sort of like lean your body into it. 5, 6, 7, 8. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And that's a good point to throw in a wink if you're looking for one. So back a little bit. Yeah, that's your moment to give a lot of face. So one more time, it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Cool? Let's do up to that point with the music. Hit, 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 push. 2, 3, 4. 6, 7, 8. Love whatever says. Yay! Okay, so the last part of this, so after you did 5, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, you're going to step to the side and put your arm in that up motion again. So 1, 2, 3, and on 4, you push out. So 6, 7, 8, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and on this one, on 8, you'll jump. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 1. You're gonna have to trust me on this. Once you do 5, 6, 7, 8, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, jump. 1, 2, 3, 4. So this is all your left hand. When you do 7, jump. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So that move again. 5, 6, 7, 8. So let's watch it. Got it? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, jump. 1, 2, hand, turn. 5, 6, 7, 8. That's the simpler version than whatever I'm doing there during that part. And then, next part, super easy. You're just going to step 1, 2, and put your arm out. 1, 2, straight across. And you're going to do the same thing, but with your left arm, you're going to be pointing up. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 is the general move. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. You're going to step out and you're kind of going to do a little jive. 1, 2, 3, 4. So you're going to go 1, you're going to put your left arm down. 1, 2, 3, and then you're kind of going to hit your elbow with your right hand. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then same thing that you did during the pre-chorus. You're going to go 5, 6. me show you. So you remember how earlier we were like, oh well, self-destruction, LOL. So same thing. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and then you're just leaning forward. 7, 8. Okay? So let's do right after the sassy part. So 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, hit. 5, 6, 7, jump. 1, 2, 3, turn. 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, jive. 1, 2, 3, hit. 5, 6, so 1. Cool? So let's go back to the beginning of the dance break, okay? Think we can do that?
Because of you, wildfire.
Hit, hit, hit. 1, 2, 3, 4. Be sassy, whatever. Go. 1, 2, 3, 4. Hit. So what?
Strike a match and watch it burn.
Let's do it one more time since this part is really the most different from the rest of the dance. So let's really get it in there. So one more time.
Because of you, wildfire.
And I won't distract you this time, so just watch here.
Strike a match and watch it burn.
Okay, cool. Yay, dance break. Round of applause. Drink some water if you have to. H2O, H2O. Okay, so the next part, in my opinion, is the point where even if up to this point you haven't really been showing any feeling or anything, this is the point where you're kind of like, you're reclaiming yourself, right? Like you're gathering up all that energy and you're going to do the same thing twice, but the first time is going to be a little bit more reserved, and then the second time you do it, it's like all energy, you throw everything you can into it, okay? So I'm going to teach it to you. So how did that end? 5, 6, 7, 8, right? We just did so what? You're gonna step apart, and you're gonna, the words are strike a match. So you're going like this with your hands. I'll show you. Your hands are kind of like this. Strike a match, like you're striking a match. So you go strike a match and watch it burn. So hit, hit, you go around, and then burn. So strike a match and watch it burn. Do, 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 do. Okay? You set, so it goes hit, strike a match and watch it burn. You said the hit, 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 hit. Okay, so you go starting with your right hand, up, up, down, down. You're gonna make a circle. If you've ever done Megu Megu Fire Endless Night, it's the same move. Hit, 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 hit. Strike a match and watch it burn. You set the world ablaze, but I'm the one that you blame. So hit, 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 rotate. The world ablaze, but I'm the one that don't think we watched it yet, so let's watch it too, just to make sure.
Strike a match and watch it burn. You set the world ablaze, but I'm the one that you blame. Feel the flames and watch it burn. 'Cause you have branded me, scorched me, burn every inch of me.
Yeah, so I was right. You set the world ablaze, but I'm the one that you blame. So on you is when you're pointing out. So it's strike a match and watch it burn, slow, slow, slow. You set the world ablaze, but I'm the one that you blame. Okay? You're going to do the similar sort of like rodeo roundabout thing that we've done, but only with one arm. 1, hit, 2, hit. Okay? So it's match and watch it burn. You set the world ablaze, but I'm the one that you blame. Fuel the flames of the pyre. Something, because the lyrics are the same for these two things. You point out, and you're going to do with your hip. Da, da. Okay? So just up to that point. Watch me burn. You set the world ablaze, but I'm the one that you blame. Feel the... Because you have branded me, scorched me, I remember now. So you step out, branded me, scorched me, and again, sort of the like whatever, burned every inch of me. Okay? So that full thing is, you're keeping your arm or your legs apart for pretty much the whole thing. Strike a match and watch it burn. You set the world ablaze, but I'm the one that you blame. Na, 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 na. 'Cause you have branded me, scorched me, and burned every inch of me. And then you're back at the beginning, and then you just do it a second time. So let's watch and see the difference between the first time that we do it and the second time that we do it.
Strike a match and watch it burn. You set the world ablaze, but I'm the one that you blame. Feel the flames and watch it burn. 'Cause you have branded me, scorched me, burn every inch of me. Strike a match and watch it burn. I'll set the world ablaze, since it's this game that you play. Feel the flames of the fire, and I will burn higher, burn brighter, fight fire with fire.
So you can feel during the first part, it's very like, oh, you know, you did all of this, whatever. And the second part's very like, I'm taking control of it. So you want to have that sort of energy when you're doing it. So the first time you are moving your leg a little bit with the beat, right? So strike a match and watch it burn. You set the world ablaze, but I'm the one that you blame. Feel the flames burn, 'cause you have branded me, scorched me, and burned every inch of me. And then this time, we're really just gonna let loose and move our whole body. So strike a match and watch it burn. Na da 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 da. You see how your body just kind of like lets loose. It's all the same moves, but you're just like really going for it, as opposed to the first time you're kind of just moving your arms instead of your whole body. So let's do all of that together. Also, this is also the part that always gets stuck in my head, because I always feel like when I do it, like this is when I'm really connecting, I think, with people. I don't know. Anyway, let's move on. With the music.
Strike a match and watch it burn. You set the world ablaze, but I'm the one that you blame. Feel
Keep it
the
reserved.
flames and watch it burn. 'Cause you have branded
Tight.
me, scorched me, burn every inch of
Let
me.
go.
Strike a match and watch it burn. I'll set the
you saw at the end there, instead of the, this part, when you do burn higher, burn brighter, fight fire with, wait, hold on.
That you play, feel the flames of the fire, and I will burn higher, burn brighter, fight fire with fire.
So I will burn higher, burn brighter, fight fire, and you're gonna like cross your arms with fire. So you're fighting fire with fire and push it out. Okay? Cool. All right, so this next part is the slow part. So hopefully it'll give you a little bit of a breathing break. But let's watch it first.
Burn brighter, fight fire with fire.
So again, you are going to get down on your knees. If you are not able to, you can just do this standing up. So fight fire with fire. And you're kind of going to, this is a very like like a introspective part. So you're getting down, fight fire with fire. You're going to grab and come into yourself. Think by now that I would have learned not to play with fire. So you're doing that same move from right before the chorus, just with your other hand. As if you're creating a fire, and you're just sort of thinking about it. So the move here doesn't have to be as tight. You're just doing what feels sort of right in the moment. So think by now that I would have learned not to play with fire if I don't want to get burned. Okay? So as long as you do this on fire, the rest of it is just sort of what feels right. And while you're on your knees, you're going to do the same move that we do during this part of the other parts of the song, but we're going to lift up. But I'm a pyromaniac and your veins are full of gas. Okay, so you're just, instead of leaning like we do, you're just gonna go, pyromaniac and your veins are full of gas. And when you're doing burning higher, that's when we'll stand. So burning higher, I'm storming this wildfire. And you're pulling in close. So let's do all of that. So fight fire with fire. You'd think by now that I would have learned not to play with fire if I don't want to get burnt, but I'm a pyromaniac and your veins are full of gas. You're burning higher, I'm storming this wildfire. Okay? And that stand up, I almost fall nearly every single time, so if you fall, that's okay. It's a good way to test your balance. Okay, and the next part, this is all sass, this whole thing. You go, so when you pull this out, you can just go, I am immune, right? But the point is that you're kind of like breaking through it. So I am immune. You're gonna get down on your knee again. If you can't, just stay standing and that's fine. I am immune. Wildfire. Because of you. So because of you, we're pushing out to you. Wildfire. I'm fireproof. And we're gonna stand. Wildfire. Because of you. And so on this part, I usually either like wave or I'll point at you and then turn back around. And then it's gonna be the chorus that we all know. So let's do that whole slow part just without the music. Fight fire with fire. You'd think by now that I would have learned not to play with fire if I don't want to get burned, but I'm a pyromaniac and your veins are full of gas. You're burning higher. I'm storming this wildfire. Look down, and I am immune, wildfire. Because of you, wildfire. I'm fireproof, wildfire. Because of you, wildfire. All right, let's do that with the music. Keep going. Yay, guys, we are so close. We are so close to knowing this entire dance. Well, knowing, it's going to take practice to remember it all, but we just have the outro and then we're done. And it's a lot of the same move that we've done before, just in a slightly different order. So let's watch it first. That's it. Okay, so right after you do wildfire, there's no push this time. It's just straight into 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Same thing that we did at the beginning of the dance break. So again, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And then we go straight into the pointing move. 1, 2, 3, 4, but you only do it once. Jive, 6, 7, hit. So let's do that first. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And step 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, hit. Now, the rest of this changes again every time I've done it, but I don't like what I do here because it's really weird and over exaggerated. It's just supposed to be a step, step, forward, just sort of like getting the attention of whoever. Step, step, turn. If you're feeling fancy, and this is what I do now, is I add a kick at this point. So I'll go step, step, turn, kick, don't want to hit my mic, and then I'll finish it out. You don't have to do that if you don't want to. If you're in a closed space, maybe don't, but and then if you see here, so if you want to do it, you can do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, kick, 5, 6, 7, 8, and be ready for this final like wildfire push. And you're gonna push out and kind of like wrap your hand around your face, and you'll end pretty much in the same position that we started in, or whatever position makes you feel sassy. So if you want to put your arms like this, if you want to do like one of these, doesn't really matter. That's just what I do. Always feeling fancy? Yes. Always add kicks. That's how I feel. But yes, that's the entire dance. So let's do that ending part just with the music, okay? guys, I have some good news for you. You now, even if you haven't been dancing, have heard this song so many times and watched me do it so many times that you probably know the dance. Round of applause, round of applause, round of applause. So, what we're going to do now is we're going to do it from the beginning. We're going to do it twice, because the first time I am sure you will forget the beginning, because I probably would too. So, I'm going to play it once. So, get a drink of water, stretch out. If you mess up, that's okay. Just keep going. Success, indeed. We'll do it. I will play it through twice, and then that'll be it. That'll be the whole stream. If you guys enjoyed this, please let me know. I think that it's fun. I actually feel like this went better than I thought it would, because I feel like it's hard to teach, especially when you can't see the people you're teaching. So if you enjoy this, you can give recommendations of other songs you'd like to hear me explain. But if you did learn it, I would love to see you dancing a part of it. If you want to tag me on Instagram or on Twitter, or if you just want to send me a clip and not share it with the world, that's totally fine too. But I'd love to see you dancing. So let's kill it. Yeah? Cool. Here we go. I'm going to be cheering you on. Here we go. Oh yeah, Lucius, the comment about how long it takes to learn a dance. I mean, this was only 2 hours of a stream, and I feel like I thought it would be longer than that. Typically for me, it takes about, if I really work on it every day, like a week to fully learn a dance. So if you're not getting it right now, that's totally fine. Just keep coming back to this. You can watch this video and dance along with it and feel good to go. Here we go.
It's above 100 Fahrenheit. I can tell if it's day or if it's night. It's burning unbelievably bright. I'm blinded by these flashing lights. Lungs are failing from inhaling all the charcoal from the circle of the hate and the lights. God, how dare you? It's unfair. You deny, ignite, and close your eyes. You'd think by now that I would have learned not to play with fire if I don't wanna get burned, but I'm a
got this.
pyromaniac and your veins
Keep
are full of
going.
gas. You're burning higher, higher. I'm storming this wildfire. I am immune, wildfire, because of you, wildfire. I'm fireproof, wildfire, because of you, wildfire.
We're doing the one look at your face, knees part. Ready, set, go.
One look at your face brings down the human race. To their knees, begging, please spare mercy. If there's somebody as charred as burn as me, on their knees, begging for gasoline. Lungs are failing from inhaling all the charcoal from the circle of the hate and the lie. God, how dare you? It's unfair. You deny, ignite, and close your eyes.
We got this.
Think by now that I would have learned not to play with fire if I don't wanna get burned, but I'm a pyromaniac and your veins are full of gas. You're burning higher, higher. I'm storming this wildfire.
Set.
I am immune, wildfire, because of you, wildfire. I'm fireproof, wildfire, because of you, wildfire.
Dance break. You ready for it? We got this. We're gonna be striking some matches. Get ready. Keep it reserved at first.
Strike a match and watch it burn. You set the world ablaze, but I'm the one that you blame. Feel the flames and watch it burn, 'cause you have branded me, scorched me,
Now let
burned
loose.
every inch of me. Strike a match and watch it burn. I'll set
cheering you on. You got this. Now get powerful. Now the chorus again. Go. And me. Step, step. Kick if you want to. Push. Yay! Woo! Wow! Wow! You're amazing! Wow! Wow! Good job! I could feel it. I could feel you guys on the other end, even if you weren't dancing, jamming, and I love that. I hope that was a lot of fun. If you want to keep practicing this dance, my cover is on YouTube. You can download it and mirror it, or I use a Google Chrome extension called Flip This that flips like the entire page for me. That's how I've been doing it this way. Here, which is why it looks like YouTube is reversed. But yeah, so if you want to keep practicing it, it is there. Hopefully, I really want one day at a convention for all of us to dance it together. That would be a dream come true for me. But 2 hours of dancing, good job. If you've been standing here doing it this whole time, you are more tired than I am because I've just been standing here cheering it on while you've been doing it. So thank you guys so much for joining. I hope that you have a good rest of your weekend. Go get some water, go get some dinner or lunch, whatever time of day it is. And I will see you on Monday over on Twitch to continue our playthrough of Oblivion. So thank you guys so much. From the stars in the sky, I'm Alex Pinku. Goodbye.